I don't think the Fed should be cutting soon because I don't think that the economic data is supporting a Fed rate cut. And that is that the slowing that you've seen in the U.S. economy might have already bottomed. It is growing at somewhere at around 2.5% for the second quarter. That's fine. And I think that the inflation rate, while it's come down, has largely been in a 3 to 4% range for the last year and a half. It's back to 3%, the lower end of the range. And to use a fancy term, there's some residual seasonality in the data, meaning that you get all the weak inflation data in the summer. And that's what got you down to 3%. And then as we move into the fall, I think it stiffens up a little bit. So the Fed shouldn't cut. But it looks like they're intent on cutting. So
okay, but Jim, your note is inflammatory. I mean, it's really something. You've got, for the sake of discussion, an R-starred set, and we're not talking 2.x%. We're not talking Richard Clarida. We're talking a Jim Bianco 3 or 4, and you even print the number 5. Is America ready for a 3%, 4% R-starred?
America's ready for it because the economy can handle it. The financial markets can handle it. It's the economic community that's not ready for it right now. If you look at the current level of interest rates and you listen to Fed speak, they talk about it being highly restrictive. It might be retarding the economic growth. And again, look at the stock market. Look at the rally in small cap stocks when we started pricing in September in the last week or so. And the data is just not there. But the economists still cling to this, that the neutral funds rate, which is what R-star is 2.5%. And put this in terms, the Fed thinks they need to cut 10 times to get to neutral. That's why they want to get started. They got a lot of work to do. The market is probably telling them, no, you probably need only about 4 or 5 cuts to get to neutral. There really isn't any hurry. But if you're going to give me stimulative interest rates by lowering them, then I'm going to pile into small cap stocks, and that's what we've seen in the last week.